Lindsay, and I am back after a little bit of a break in December. With all the holidays and everything got super crazy. I didn't get to December daily like I thought I was gonna do, and there's just a lot of projects that I didn't get to do that I wanted to, and I kind of had to take a break with just everything going on, but I am back and I have some fun things planned. For this video I wanted to show you a watercolor print, and this is how I watercolor in my Bible. And so I've had a lot of people either ask how I do it or think that, you know, they're not artists, they can't paint, don't think they can Bible journal. And so I wanted to show you that really isn't that difficult. I have no formal art training whatsoever. No, I'm not a watercolorist. I'm sure if a professional watched this video, they would be mortified. So I just do what works for me and what I like. And kind of the key is these messy lines kind of help, you know, everything to stay loose and messy, and I don't want it looking perfect. So I'm going to show you how I made this print, and this is my one little word for this year is surrender. And so I made this to frame and hang up in my office. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and show you how I do this print. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I've got dogs running around angry and barking, so I'm hoping they'll be quiet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about what I'm gonna be using and what I'm gonna be doing, and then I'll probably just turn on some music and let you watch the process. So what I've gone ahead and done is printed this off onto some watercolor paper. This is just Strathmore watercolor paper, and I cut it down to 8.5 by 11, and then I put it through my printer after I designed this on the computer and printed it. But the actual image is 8 by 10. That way I can trim it down and put it into a frame once I'm done. So my one little word for the year is surrender, and the verse I'm focusing on this year is John 3:30, and it says, "He must become greater and I must become less." So I've had questions about the watercolor method, so I wanted to show you how I do that. So I'm going to be using these Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolors, and these are fairly new to me. I've only used them a few times just to kind of experiment with, but I really, really like them. So it comes with, this is blank, and so you can color in the palette. I have the smaller set of 24. There's a larger set, I want to say it's like 36 of them. So, but this is just, I used a coupon at Hobby Lobby and got this one from there. So, and these are a Japanese watercolor. This little plastic piece I save and use as a palette. I don't know if that's what it's intended for, but that's what I use it for. And then these pans actually do come out of your palette. You'll see they're numbered, and on the bottom of the pans is the corresponding number in case these fall out and you get them all mismatched. You can see where they go. So I'm going to be using those watercolors today. I'm also going to be using a Illustrated Faith pen. This is the 0.25. This is a waterproof pen, so I'm going to be using this. Just a regular pencil, and then I'm going to be using the Pentel aqua brushes. You can use any type of paintbrush you're comfortable with. I just like that these have a constant flow of water. Especially with these paints in particular, I find that they dry down pretty quickly. They're pretty pigmented paint, and they dry down kind of quickly, so I don't want to have to be continuously wetting my palette, so I'm going to use these, and then just an eraser. So what you're going to see me do is I'm going to go ahead and just sketch out my design with a pencil. I'm going to show you it's super easy just to draw some flower shapes, and then I'm then going to go over the pencil with the pen, and then I'll go in and erase the pencil and then begin painting. At the very end, then I come in with the pen again just to kind of define the lines and bring them back to the depth of black that kind of gets muted with the paint being over the top of it. So I'll probably go ahead and just turn on some music and you can watch the process, and I will see you at the end.